Right, everybody, today's May the 17th, 2014. We're doing our second trial run of Biosyndrome with some updated points and statistics from the creator. And my friend Andrew here, he's come up with a scenario. He's going to explain it to you.
It's pretty simple, actually. Our survivors are holed up in a town in this area over here. Their numbers were pretty strong initially, but as more people in the city turned, they lost more and more of the survivors. Now is dwindled down to just a handful. They managed to locate a working radio, were able to make contact with a local military base where some survivors were holed up along with the remaining military. The military said they'd come get them, and there's Deuce and a Half over here. Deuce and a Half wasn't able to make it for some debris in the road. The zombies, their attacks have reached a fever pitch, and it's like their final push. So the objective of this scenario is for the military people to make their way over to the survivors meet them halfway, or the survivors make it to the military and escape with at least one survivor alive. Now, escape means that the survivors just make it to the Deuce and a Half.
Alright, we're going to stop there and get set up, and then we'll do a round by round report. Alright, so we got the end of round one. Andrew's army squad here took some fires at some runners, took down one runner and one walker, and he jammed a few times, is that right? But he got them unjammed. Alex, my son, who has half of the zombies, they're making a break for some of the army men. And Bart's crew here is coming toward my little guys and my little survivor ragtag band. They're going to try to make it that way, and I don't know what they're going to do. Probably get eat, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so the end of round two, Andrew's guys are starting to get climbed pretty bad. I think they took out another runner right here, and they got a bunch on them on the side from over here. And so Bart's guys have split up a little bit. The survivors, old Bruce Willis over here, and Rick Grimes, and this other lady who has a MAC-10 took out some walkers over there. And they're going to try to round the corner and make it to the military guys and see what happens. Anything else y'all want to say about this round?
Not looking good.
Not looking good?
Awesome.
For me.
Well, the zombies are pretty excited.
Andrew's shooting's getting better.
Yeah, it is getting a little bit better.
Not shooting,
jam.
Alright, let's go on to the next round.
There. Alex?
Alright, we finished the last turn, and the soldiers here are starting to get swarmed by the zombies. The survivors over here around the corner, see if you can see them there, they're starting to make their way around, and they've been slowly taking out some walkers, and they're about to head their way toward the army. The army guys, I think they took out a few more, but the brutes are coming up on them, and it's not looking too good. Alright, Andrew, what's your perspective on what's going on?
Swarm comes to mind.
Now, what are all those blue dice? Those are wounds?
Those are wounds.
Okay. So the army squad here is starting to get swarmed.
Yeah. Somebody needs to save the saviors.
The survivors are coming over here to make their escape, so maybe they'll help a little bit. We'll see how this round goes, how many army guys eat it.
We're rolling dice and taking names.
Alright, end of another turn here. Andrew's guys, he lost his leader a few turns ago. He's got these guys left here. And still lots of zombies coming. And the survivors haven't lost any yet. They're making their way over here. In this scenario, if they can make their way over to here, that'll be the end of the game. And they'll be on their way. But let's see, hopefully the army guys will survive. We'll go on to the next turn. Alright, another turn. The army guys are few and far between. I think there's 3 left. The survivors are still intact. They're about to make it to their goal over here, and we'll see how it ends. Alright, the scenario was for the survivors to make it to the truck, and believe it or not, none of them even took a wound the whole time. They stayed at a distance and fired. Only one poor little army guy,
The medic
survived, and he cranked the truck up, and this is what was left. Now let's talk about, this is our second time playing this game, so I'm going to turn it over to my friend Andrew here. What do you feel the difference was with the rebalanced points on the zombies?
Well, last time I played the zombies, and I thought they were very overpowered. They seem to be more in line with the other guys. I played the coalition forces, so the army essentially. So I hadn't had a chance to play with weapons yet. The rules for jamming seem a little bit severe, especially for running out of ammo, because the chance you rolling ones on back-to-back firings is pretty high. The chances of rolling a 1 are pretty high when your rate of fire goes up, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with jamming. Running out of ammo is I think a little bit too limiting. I'm also concerned about some of the prices, the cost for some of the guys. We saw that they updated. What was that guy called, Joel?
The fire team.
Yeah, just the basic fire team member went from being 22 in the playtest rules to 50. Was that it, Joel?
Yeah, and you pointed out that the main leader guy was
only 48.
Yeah,
so I couldn't even field one of the rank and file guys because.
So, question for you, Paul. You may want to look into. You sent us a revised spreadsheet in Excel, and Andrew, my friend here, pointed out that the leader was less and had higher stats than the unit that you'd bumped up to a 50. So you may want to look into that and see if that's a
I thought maybe you'd actually bump the points down to 20. It was just a typo. I don't know. Still had a great time though.
Yeah, just to recap what I liked about it, for a war game to field this many miniatures, the game went very quickly. It ran very smoothly, so we like the rule set. It runs fast. It allows you to use generic miniatures from all sorts of games. You don't have to have a certain kind. So we really enjoyed it, and we appreciate the game. We look forward to getting a newer rule book. I think the latest one's still 1.9, but we feel like the points really changed it and made the zombies where they wasn't too overpowered. So we just want to appreciate y'all watching the video. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel, and want to thank my son Alex, my friend Bart, and my friend Andrew for playing today. Thanks for watching, and God bless.